And should we maybe be shifting our focus to Zay Flowers and a Ravens offense that is supposedly opening it up this year?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of looked like we were on pace to go 1-for-2 on seasons of Rashod Bateman being successful last year. It was a very brief stay that he got in the league last year. He just didn't get much of a run, but he was looking good. Like, he had a really strong yards per route run. I think they finally found a role that worked for him in the offense. And his rookie year, I believe he had core muscle surgery like right before, and that's why he missed the start of the season, if I remember correctly. So didn't really get a fair shake in the offseason and into the season. And last year, even as the offense wasn't at its best, he still looked pretty good. So, like, this is obviously like a little bit concerning. You don't want to see something like this linger, even if it doesn't linger into training camp. It's not the best vibes we got going on here.
No,
but things were turning up last year. Things were headed in the right direction for a very brief moment, and I think we should see at least a bit more passing volume, and most importantly, just more passing creativity from this team. So, like, if you wanted to go Zay Flowers over Bateman, I get it. I think actually I like both of them. I think this is a spot where you want to buy into the uncertainty of, I don't know, frankly, how this target share is going to shake out, but I do like the prospects of this offense turning around, and I think that gives it such a good ceiling. So I actually like both Bateman and Flowers at their like respective ADPs. And last I checked, they were fairly close to
They're
each other.
very, very close. Bateman's the wide receiver 44, Zay Flowers the wide receiver 46, with only Elijah Moore in between them.
I worry that we are overlooking Odell Beckham completely in this.
I haven't worried about that yet.
No, listen.
You are right. I mean, he's like one of the highest paid receivers in the NFL this year.
I get the sense, I really do get the sense that the Ravens want him to be a thing. And a lot of that really matters. Like, when a team is like, we invested a lot to bring you here. Lamar Jackson's talking him up. I mean, Lamar's also talking up Zay Flowers and Rashod Bateman, to be fair. But with the Bateman foot issue, with, Zay Flowers being, I don't know, a rookie, I do have this horrible sense that we're going to be fighting tooth and nail over, is it Bateman or is it Flowers? And Beckham will be the clear answer.
I am just kind of starting to feel like Bateman might be a full fade, where 2 years is just an eternity. And if NFL coaches see you not being healthy for 2 years, they start to lose faith really, really quick. And the fact that he's not having a normal offseason now is just a really bad sign. And it's just human nature. The Ravens, Zay Flowers is the first round pick. He's there and healthy. It's going to be human nature to like want to favor him and be the guy they're like starting to design things around. And Rashod Bateman, we still just love it on paper, the skill set, the resume, but I would not be surprised if the Ravens maybe like unconsciously even start favoring Zay Flowers and maybe make him the one they're directing some of these non-Odell Beckham targets to, non-Mark Andrews targets to. And but Rashod Bateman's gonna like fall like wide receiver 50 and just become like a huge value.
Right. Yeah. I think his ADP matters a lot. And right now, I do think OBJ's ADP is not hateful. Maybe that's the millennial talking in me.
I do think I say all that about Rashod Bateman, wide receiver 44. I feel like it's kind of like an auto flyer to take, like on someone with his pedigree. I laid out all the negative reasons, but like that is the part of the board where I feel like it's pretty enticing to take a risk on Rashod Bateman.